So I've recently picked up the Cybul rear roll bar for the NC Mazda MX-5 with the hardtop, but I'm running into a couple of little issues, so I'm just going to document them here. So the first is there seems to be a bit of a gap just here between this the mounting plate there and this bracket here. So that's the first issue. The second one is that on the original roll bar, this bolt hole is different, and you can thread the bolt directly into it, whereas here, obviously I need to rebolt that with something else. There's nothing included in the manual or the instructions that come with it, which are not really particularly detailed and skip a lot of steps. Some other issues I've had, to get the rear back plastic on, I had to cut out bits of plastic off of this, otherwise it couldn't fit, so I had to cut them from here. I also had to cut one of the pieces from behind as well, just off of here. You can't really see that very well, but just behind this midsection there was a little bit of plastic that was poking forwards that also had to be cut out. Again, you'll see I've got that same gap at the top here, which is present, and a little bit of a gap underneath here also, which I haven't yet secured, although that will probably come down a bit once the seat belts are back in place. And then lastly, but definitely not least, another one I'm slightly puzzled by is on the roll bar mounting plate at the bottom of the floor here. The original roll bar, this is the nut that comes on it, and if you haven't tightened up too much, but if I undo that, let me just undo that quickly so you can get a better look at it. Yeah, if I undo that, you've got this sort of bolt that sticks out through the floor plan, through this part of the car here. Now, obviously, I've got a big slot here. On the original, it's just a hole. So when I screw this back on, I've got sort of just enough length there to kind of get this back on. But you'll see that it's, there's not, it's not with the larger slot cut out here. It's barely on it. It's almost kind of feels like it needs a washer to me. However, if I put a washer on there, then this only like half screws on, so it doesn't feel like I can really screw it on properly, because this has almost got to come up like to, I can almost only get it on like 2 or 3 small turns. If I've got a washer there, it'd be barely on, it'd be like that with a washer underneath it. So that's another problem that I've kind of run into. So